Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave YouTube channel. Today is November the 18th and we are looking at the chart of Meta here, 30 minutes time frame. So we're looking to finish this with 5 in the minute degree, which is about to finish. By the way, we got this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just looking for some sort of a marginal low here, right? Or like just a slightly more downside to finish the entire structure, and then we can get a reaction higher in 3 waves at least. Now I know in the 1 hour it doesn't really show too much, but the idea here is not that it will go down a lot more. It's not really a lot more here, but the idea is I think we are nearing support base for some sort of reaction higher here in Meta. If I zoom out to the 4 hour, focusing on the 4 black, 3 black here, that's your 4 and 3, and this is your 2 and 1. So we're looking to finish 5 waves down from here very soon, right? And then at minimum we should be getting a 3 waves rally, right, to correct this 5 waves down. That's minimum. Now looking at the larger structure here, this is the high here that we got in Meta. I believe this is the all-time high, right? And we do get this pullback so far, but you notice here, if I try to make sense of the pullback, you got this 3 pullback, or this could be 5 or 3. You could label it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can label it as a 3. But you notice here that if I use the extension, Fibonacci extension, you notice the bounce from the 100% extension area, right? Bounce, but then the bounce fails and goes down again. So if we now treating this as the connector from the peak like this, right, then we measure again another 100% extension area, and you see that we are actually nearing the 1.618, right? Nearing 1.618. So I think even if this turns out to be a bigger kind of correction, still 1.618 most likely is gonna see a bounce first, okay, right? Even if we assume we're gonna get a bigger pullback, and then at least some sort of 3 waves reaction higher is quite likely very soon, if we're gonna extend lower again afterwards. Even, I mean, regardless whether we will extend lower again afterwards or not. All right, so I'm not really discussing the long-term view, but I'm highlighting the idea that we should be forming a base pretty soon here, with the Meta with 3 waves rally at minimum. Okay, the most bearish view I can think about at this point is this is a nest 1, 2, 1, 2, and then this is 3 of 3. Even if this is 3 of 3, you will get a 3 waves rally before lower again. So this will be 4 of 3, right? And then another leg down, 5 of 3, and so on. Now let me zoom out even bigger on the weekly time frame. Now you notice here, if you look at it from this significant low here, now you can clearly see a higher high structure here. So that means technically this bullish against this, right? Technically this bullish against this, and this current correction, this current pullback can be considered as a correction against this April cycle. So the April cycle in Meta is already complete, right? It's already done, and now it is correcting that cycle before potentially going higher again. Because I think if you look at it from 2022, I think it's hard to label this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this looks to me like a 1, 2, 1, 2, right? It looks like a 1, 2, 1, 2. So that means you can assume that this entire pullback, even though yes it is looking pretty strong and so on, it is considered to be correction if you believe this is a high structure here, like a 1, 2, 1, 2. Now the other option where you're just gonna flat out get a big massive sell-off is only if this is a flat from here, like an AB and then we are extending lower in a 5 ways, like a 1 2 1 2, like I said, 3 4 5 3 4 5 3 4 5, like that. So something like this. That's the only alternate that I can think about where you will call it more bearish before higher, right? So now there's no question we are in a bullish market, right? Because we continue to make a new high ever since 2012, right? So I mean, in fact, the all-time high was not too long ago in June this year. So again, I think currently the more aggressive gown, or I think it's the better way to look at it, is not that, oh, we're going to be doing a flat, but I think it will be that this is actually 1 2 1 2. So it's bullish against 480 here, which is the last significant low in April this year. And then this current pullback is best seen as some sort of corrective structure. Now if it is a corrective structure, you notice here we got this 1 2 3, we are in the 100% extension area. I know it is deep, but we are nearing 1.618. So I think most of the time, even if this is some sort of wave 3 at 1.618, usually you will get some sort of reaction regardless in 3 ways. So that's why I think shorter cycle, the focus is not so much as, oh, we're going to get a massive sell-off again, but I think most likely we're going to get a base very soon and then see at least a 3 ways reaction higher. Okay guys, so that's basically the update today. As always, if you want to get more updates, feel free to check out service. We have 14 days trial and the link is in the description of the video. See you all again next time and have a nice day everyone.